We're coming off of the heels of the toughest 2 years of teaching. So what is our professional development going to focus on this year to build confidence and capacity in our students? We're going to focus on 4 components. The first, we're going to get back to basics and focus on strategic teaching and our RTI process.
We're becoming a one-to-one district, so we will focus on technology integration.
Now more than ever, social emotional learning needs to be embedded in our instructional process.
And finally, building student capacity and filling their toolboxes so that they can become leaders of their own learning in our classroom and beyond.
This year in Madison City Schools, all 4 secondary schools will be engaged in professional development focused on building confidence and capacity in our students. As we move through a year of learning together, we'll all be focused, albeit in different ways depending on your school, on developing learners who no longer need us to be successful in their lives' goals.
I think we build student confidence by showing kids that the things that they're learning here is something that they're going to be able to take with them into the real world.
If the students understand their target, if they understand where they're going, then it's a little less scary to get there.
This year, we'll focus on returning to our foundation, strategic teaching. In this realm, we will emphasize the importance of structured, purposeful lessons to reach every learner.
Where the kids are getting up, walking around, they're interacting with each other, moving, that is strategic teaching. Not just sitting and getting, but getting up and learning and getting involved in the learning.
Because of Wicker, they have been able to conceptually understand the skills, and so therefore their confidence is growing.
It moves the teacher kind of out of the way from being the classroom being a teacher-centered environment into a student-centered environment. The students are learning to teach themselves.
Beyond strategic teaching, we'll work to blend the old with the new by focusing on technology integration. As we become a one-to-one district, we must focus on practical and meaningful ways to integrate student devices into our daily environments and lessons. Underneath all of this, we'll focus our professional development on social emotional learning, a focus on ways that we can embed strategies related to student well-being into our daily lessons so that students can learn how to manage and persevere through the trials and obstacles to their mental health. Along the way, we'll also be borrowing some of the best stuff from our AVID elective classes. This program has some very insightful strategies focused on ways to get students to be cognizant of their own learning and to become managers of how they learn and stay organized for success beyond the classroom.
We're doing the same things on a daily basis here that AVID's advocating now. So I think it's just going to be another tool for us to use here at Bob Jones or Madison City District.
I learned a lot in AVID. I learned how to write an email properly, how to public speak, and how to build relationships with others.
I have seen my students go from feeling complete despair on test day to coming in and saying, yes, isn't the test today? I'm ready. Where's the test? Can we take the test now? Because they have learned those study skills. They have learned those actual standards and those actual techniques that work for them in their learning style.
In these challenging times, we know that our students look to their teachers and school environments for guidance to persevere into a bright future. We're all beyond excited to focus our energies with you this year on doing what's best for our students.